Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me here today. I'm excited to be here in a room full of sales professionals, entrepreneurs, ready to grow their businesses. Raise your hand if you want to double or triple your sales this year. I want to see you. Who's out there? That's right. I feel the energy. So I took my sales script. I sat down in front of my computer with my 2,000 names in the database of IT directors, mostly government in the Colorado market. And when I picked up the phone for the first time, my hand shaking, the script in my other hand, what do you think I was praying? Everybody knows the answer to that. Please don't answer. Because just this week, some of us had that same prayer, didn't we? I still do that sometimes. I just want to leave a voicemail today. What am I going to say?
I love listening to Ursula. She's so motivating and inspiring, and I'm going to go back to the office and make 25 calls a day.
She's a great speaker, and really liked hearing her talk about those things, and also talking about how you're not really pushy when you're following up, and that's how your clients feel that you stay on the top of their mind.
The thought process on prospecting, and actually one of my favorite things was go over the 5th time. Keep going. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I wrote down.
When you're going into sales, you can't be thinking you're going to be pushy, and that's my biggest takeaway. It's a simple reminder that you can get daily.
We worked up a cold calling script. By the way, whoever called it cold calling I want to find that person, because that made everyone since then hate it. So we created a cold calling script for her. And in a very short amount of time, not only was she getting appointments with the Irvine Company and Disney Corporation, but the president of the company had to start taking her meetings because she had so many. That's what's powerful. She looked at on the side of the 405 and she said, I want that to be my company. I want that to be one of the companies I work with, and she made it happen. That's what's possible. And that's what I want to help you do today, is to blast through some of those sales blocks, because right now in this moment, who would you call if you didn't have any fear?
Loved it. I think she's very motivating. There's actually a big client that I'm going to call this morning.
She's the best speaker we've had here yet, and we have great speakers every month, but Ursula was dynamite. I loved her story.
Any salesperson likes an energetic presenter, otherwise we get bored really fast. And she had legitimate, great information, so that made me want to listen.
The statistics on 5 or more calls before you get a yes. That was a good reminder.
Keep the motivation factor of just realizing that every time that you can kind of create an excuse for yourself, there's always a reason to get past.
She was really good at putting together ways to get away from your fears of selling.
I had a small team of salespeople. I had to fire people, I had to hire people. They kept saying, don't tell them how old you are. I said, I think they'll figure it out. Within 2 months, we turned that office around. We were no longer losing money. Within 3 years, we grew that office to not $300,000 a month, and not $600,000 a month, which is what our largest competitor was doing. We grew it to $3 million a month in sales, with around 5 salespeople at the time. So if you do the math, one of my salespeople was doing over $1 million a month in sales. $1 million a month. What did we do? We sold with intention.
Ursula was good, especially the energy she brought at the beginning and kind of get you going and getting you excited about it. And she brought up a lot of good points about how to work backwards into the numbers to get where you need to be from a prospecting and sales standpoint.
She was fantastic. She's obviously a guru of sales, knows a lot about the psychology and NLP and everything else, and what people basically need to do to get unstuck and continue to move forward and to grow their business.
She's dynamic. She's been there. She's done it. She's been out there. She's made tremendous sales herself. She has built a tremendous business. That's why we brought her in.
People that want to be successful in sales and double and triple their sales.
Anybody that's in sales or business of any kind.
A great sales talk and picking up new tips. A great motivator.
Good fit for this group, absolutely. Of the topics that were important, especially, she advanced it a little bit further and got some depth into it.
We don't forget to ask for the money, right? We're terrified. We're terrified. When you ask enough of the right questions, your prospect sells themselves. Because selling isn't telling, selling is asking questions.
Getting my people to feel that urgency. Just had a great time and really enjoyed this first session here.
Very good for this group. Anything we can learn to better our business is what we're here for.
She's got the personal sales success to back everything up that she's saying, so that's great.
Loved her energy, right aligns with everything with sales, what we're looking to do.
She had awesome energy, she has great tips, and she's very likable right off the bat.
great energy. I liked her story.
I had a great connection with the audience as far as what she was saying. The stories were fantastic, and I would highly recommend her.
So I encourage you to take that next step, whatever it is, and make your best year yet. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.